Hello and welcome back to the next episode of our Persona 5 Royal Let's Play series. We are getting ready to take Futaba to the beach tomorrow, I believe. But for today, we're going to go ahead and grab our Sunday juice. Yes, let me have kindness. Thank you very much. And I did go ahead and buy a kindness luck reading, so hopefully that'll boost us up a little bit more.
Nice.
There you go. Thank you very much, Morgana. Not enough to rank up, but we're getting there. Alright, now we are nice and healthy, and our next stop is actually going to be Iwan. Let's go hang out with him again. Alright, dude. You ready to rank up, I hope? Everyone has a secret they don't want anyone to know. I barely use a PC because I'm in trouble if it got hacked. So what do you want today? I want to work. I got a secret escort task. Oh no, I'm sorry. I've got a security escort task for you. This is something I can only entrust to you. Will you take care of it for me? Feel like I can become closer? Yes, our bond's gonna grow. What are you gonna do? We're gonna hang out.
Good.
The person you'll be escorting is Karu. Get dinner with him at that diner in Shibuya. Now, go. I gotta take care of some business with Tusada. I'll be there after I handle that. See you soon. Alright, well, be careful. It's no fun working with the mob. My dad's really late, huh? He's the one who asked us here, too. You know, it's pretty rare for him to invite people out like this. He must see something in you. I doubt he'd ever actually admit it, though. By the way, has he said anything to you about me weighing him down? Why would he say that? Actually, no, not even close. To be honest, he's been acting super weird recently. More than anything, he seems stressed out. I've even heard him mentioning my name on the phone a few times. But then every time I've gone to ask him about it, he's told me there's nothing to worry about. I don't know. It just makes me feel anxious somehow. I mean, we're supposed to be a family. I'm not sure if you know this, but he's not my real father. He just took me in after my parents died in a car crash. Apparently he was a good friend of theirs. Honestly, I can't remember a single thing about them. I wonder if my dad even considers me to be a part of his family. I think you should ask him. You're probably right. Now that I think about it, have you ever seen his tattoo? The gecko on his neck. The truth is, I have a really bad scar in the same spot from my parents' car crash. Back when I was a kid, everyone picked on me for it. My dad would always come home to find me in tears. That's why he got that tattoo. He said it could be the new Iwan family crest. Oh, and I did some research on geckos. It turns out they symbolize protecting one's home and family. I had almost forgotten about that. To be honest, maybe he cares about me more than I realize. I think he does. Sorry for the hold-up. You two look like you've been having fun. What have you been talking about? You know what? That's a secret. Looks like you two are getting along pretty well then.
Sorry.
Anyways, I can't stay long. I've got errands I need to take care of. Figured it'd be nicer to eat at least drop by instead of tell you over the phone. What errands? Or can you not tell me? What's that supposed to mean? It's just work stuff. Ain't that right? You know what? I think you should buy us something.
Yo.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Order anything you want. It's on me. Okay. By the way, I'm almost done figuring out what happened with the deal we were talking about. I'm going now to meet with the guy who set it all up. I'll have to fill you in on the details some other time. Anyways, this is all thanks to you, kid. It's real nice having a reliable part-time timer to help around the shop. Feels like our bond is growing and nice. Rank 6.
All right.
You're not getting yourself into anything dangerous, are you? Dangerous? Of course not.
Later.
Well, I'm out of here. You can hang on to my wallet, Karu. Eat as much as you want. See you at home. Alright.
Okay.
Karu and I eat dinner together. Hey, thanks for looking after Karu. With you covering for me, I actually got some good business done today. Looked like you and Karu really hit it off. Glad to see you two getting along. You know what? All I did was listen to him. Really? Sure didn't seem that way. Karu doesn't open up like that to just anyone, you know. He likes you, I can tell. Ha, well, I figure I was just getting some security, but I guess that's not all you're good for. He's hitting that age where he has to figure out a lot, some of which I'm sure he won't talk to me about. I'm kinda hoping you can help him do that kind of thing. Well, we'll talk again later. See you. Sounds good to me.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
I won't leave her side, promise.
Good. As long as you understand. I'll be counting on you.
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
She can do it.
Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
We will, promise. We're just going to the beach, guys. That's all. What could go wrong?
Oh, man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait.
Outreach, you don't get creepy.
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we missing one?
This is perfect! There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh, it's so hot.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here. It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast?
Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat. We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Wait, then what about us?
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality... Strange, isn't it? They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all. But, Lady Ann... Can we get to the banana boat already? Oh, sorry. We'll go now. We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us. Banana! Banana! Ah, the seat's wet! It's dangerous if you run around like that. Here comes the
It. I don't get how amazing we are. We risk our lives being Phantom Thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
You know what? You have a point.
Right? Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
Ann and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady Ann to notice how amazing we are as Phantom Thieves?
Well, you gotta steal you know what.
Hearts?
Ann made fun of us and all. Let's show her what we're really made of.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as Phantom Thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
Get settled then.
Right. Right.
So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
All right, let's hurry up and go.
Hey, what the hell? Get back here! Don't leave me behind!
I don't think that worked. Nope. 3 for 3.
I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
You feel better?
Don't say that like I'm the only one who messed up. We were going at it as a team, right?
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
Really? You think one of those girls changed her mind?
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself!
He's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
You? Oh, no. What are you guys doing here?
Sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's with the look? Don't believe in fate? Or did you really not have fun last time?
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the Vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time. So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
We gotta go. Sorry.
Is it something I said? Oh, what a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
No more makeovers.
It was a close
By
call.
the way, where's Yusuke?
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
what are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash. Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love. I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party, too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so you were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
It's far more interesting than anything involving you two.
What was that?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children. We'll be going now.
What creeps.
Definitely.
Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
Well, you did well to hold them off.
To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand. I was wondering about that myself. Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
I think it was too. Looks like they had a lot of fun.
We should probably start heading home.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces? That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand, after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger. But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
But the Phantom Thieves, I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys.
That's good to hear.
That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
Absolutely.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom, the reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes. That could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought. But perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't know for sure. But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. And eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
Oh no, it's totally okay.
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me?
Hmm.
Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
I'm sure we will.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, Hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Nah.
Mech?
PC?
No.
Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Pharaoh, maybe.
I'll curse you.
What would you want it to be, Futaba?
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Sounds good.
Sounds great!
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Very fortuitous on our part.
Should we get going then?
Absolutely.
Yep, let's go home.
Oh, it was a good day at the beach.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now.
What are you trying to do?
I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves.
They're still trying to set us up, aren't
Now
they?
would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they're connected to us or not.
Yeah, they're trying to set us up. Medjed was just the start.
Hey,
How'd it go with Futaba? I hear you've been keeping her company for the past few days. Thank you. It went very well, boss. A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore, especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mom. To be honest, I had considered the idea that they might be behind only the rumored psychotic breakdowns, but now it appears as though this person is killing people as well. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then causes them to die. That's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? Yeah, we were worried about it back with Kamoshida and Madarame, remember? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense if the same person was behind them. The news never talks about the victim dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. So this stuff's seriously a case. If that's for real, whoever is doing it is some kind of an assassin. I'm gonna beat the stuffing out of them. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much even about our metaverse nav. That is true. I wonder why that thing exists. There was a man in my dream, but I don't know. It would still be difficult for me to explain about Igor. I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. Futaba, this seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No, I'd never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. I see. It's okay, though. I may not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. Mwahaha. You can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona.
Damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
Yes, he does. It's gonna get us in trouble one day. Hey, Lee, you live in Yongyan, right? You know about the old movie theater there? Well, the old couple that runs it is apparently getting threatened by land spectators. They're trying to say the theater's in the way of some building they want to put up. We can't just let them force those people out, right? Oh, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them. Right. That old couple is so afraid of the threats that they don't even want to open their theater. Anyway, our target is a guy named Yasu Joka. Let's drive him off and save that old couple. Yeah. There might have been a change in mementos because of all the Medjed stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss with everyone at the hideout. So we have who's muscling in Yongye, huh? Got it. Let's see, what do we want to do today? Alright, first of all, let me check. I can't tell if he's ready to level up. So he's probably not. And what's her name? Okay, Hufumi is ready to rank up, which is good. So let me go get a affinity reading for Iwan again. We're starting to get really low on money. I had our weapons worked on. Our guns, I had them modified so that they'll be a little stronger for us. Yeah, you've said all that before. No, I just want a fortune reading. Alright, so let me grab this really quick and we can be on our way. Alright, Hufumi, are we ready? I'm going to Los Angeles for a school trip soon. We're going to the beach, so I bought a swimsuit, but dressing like that in front of people... Oh, sorry for bringing up such a personal topic. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to teach Shoji today. Could you join me for a walk? Feel like I can become closer? Sure, let's go for a walk. We're gonna hang out with her.
Thank you very much.
I was thinking of going to the area around the Sky Tree today. Let's head over. Sounds good.
Actually,
This is it. The digital version of the weekly magazine. My father's deteriorating health and that he's bedridden. The fact that my mother primarily supports us. They even reported that my mother works at a nightclub. Which is not untrue, but was it really necessary for them to write about all this? Capitalizing on a family's private matters is just cruel. My family's trouble has nothing to do with my skills as a shogi player. My mother was furious when she read the article. She said it'll hurt her career and that she'll never forgive whoever wrote it. My father didn't say anything, he just sat there listening to her, but he looked troubled. My mother told me that we'd be able to easily quell these rumors if I were to become more famous. So now she's even more insistent on having me do more TV and magazine interviews than before. That doesn't make sense. The more you do, the more they're going to find out. Is that frustrating for you? Yes. Although I can't express that to my mother, she's so happy for me. Is she really, though? I always believed that if I worked hard as a shogi player, I'd be able to support us. But I never expected such a destructive article would be written about me and my family. Honestly, nothing good will come from being treated like an idol. People say I'm all looks and no skill. They're annoyed that I'm in the press all the time. Terrible things have been said about me, suggesting I would do anything to become popular. I'm even starting to be shunned in the shogi world. That's why my senior acted that way towards me. The real reason I practice in the church is that no one wants to play with me. My father used to practice me from his sickbed, but his illness has made that impossible. Maybe I should stop playing shogi and just get a job. That way my family won't get hurt again. I don't know. Do you still like shogi? Of course I do. I love shogi. I don't want to quit. Yes, you're right. You understand my true feelings. At the end of the day, I love shogi. I'd never be able to give it up. I was just confused because of that article and how my senior treated me. However, I think I can see my next move thanks to you. You're helping me realize a lot about myself outside of shogi. Can sense a deep bond. Nice. Maybe we can help her out eventually.
All right.
Maybe change her mother. Her mother doesn't seem like a nice person. Let's return to the church and play a match. That article has left me somewhat irritated. I'm going to use my secret move, the Eternal Abyss Yagari Gate, and turn the board into heck. Well, would you care to face me in a match? No, I think I'm good. I'd rather not be burnt alive. Thank you very much. And our knowledge has increased. Nice.
Until next time.
Thank you for joining me. Until next time. Hello, this is Hufumi. Thank you so much for accompanying me today. I needed the distraction. Trying to solve this on my own, I felt caught in a vicious cycle, but you helped me find a new path. You might make a fine priest yourself, considering how good a listener you are, I mean. I think you're imagining things. Really? I thought I felt a hidden potential brewing within you. You really are a strange individual. I was supposed to be your teacher, but somehow the tables have turned. I'm the one learning from you. I would love to keep learning from you. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you at the church. Sounds good to me.
Oh, hey, I know this is out of the blue, but, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow?
Why so sudden?
I mean, August is almost over already.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
Maybe.
Is that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
Not a problem.
gotta be kidding. Might as well get some sleep while we can.
Absolutely. Maybe we'll have the evening to hang out. Uh-oh. Something's happening in Mementos. Morgana? Oh, Morgana had a nightmare.
That black thing was... me? That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human. I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of Mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Sorry, did I wake you up?
Bad dream?
Oh, my sunburns were hurting and that woke me up. I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm not sure what to do when you give me an honestly concerned response like that. By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything, but hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird... thing?
You know, it wouldn't bother me.
I'd be bothered by it! If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves? And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment.
You're not useless, Morgana.
It's nothing.
Well, it's definitely something if it's waking you up at night, Morgana.
Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor.
You keep dreaming.
But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either.
Maybe it's not.
You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
I never will. And our bond is growing stronger with Morgana. Nice. Rank 7.
All right.
Very nice.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep.
Absolutely. Good night. Poor Morgana. He's got a lot on his mind.
It'll be fine, right?
Yes, it will be, Morgana. Don't worry about it. Just might take some time.
Oh, I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation.
I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
Oh, That also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
And?
He seemed really mad. I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
Whoa, wait a sec.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first. But could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Who knows? Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right? At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission. I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san.
They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
Yes, it is.
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
We don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team.
I'm sure she'll pull through.
But at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Yes, we can. Which that's a new conversation for me, so that was pretty cool.
Next up, our spotlight's on a topic everyone's talking about, the Phantom Thieves incidents. The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
Seems like it, Morgana.
Man, it's hot.
Enough already. All anyone talks about anymore is the Phantom Thieves. Who are they? Whether they're good or bad. Starting to give me a headache. Oh, boss. So the more famous we get, the more Mementos opens up, yeah? I can't get that out of my head. And that's why you couldn't focus on your homework until today, right? Yeah, exactly. Sounds like an excuse to me. Still, I've been wondering about that too. I wonder why it works like that. Does Morgana know anything?
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about mementos.
He doesn't seem to know. I see. Then there's no way for us to find out. Will likely become clear if we continue as the Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is the identity of that criminal using the metaverse. That might be the person who killed my mom. I'm gonna find them no matter what it takes. You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas, but now that we have Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities are now available. Yes, we gained a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. Ah, you're making me blush. We'll be counting on you, Futaba. This feels way better than having some dumb cat guide us. Oh, Ryuji, you're gonna hurt Morgana's feelings one of these days. And it's not gonna be repairable. Alright, let's do our crossword puzzle. Yes, I'm gonna play a little. Techie term for infiltration. Hacking, I would say, right? Since that's what we've been talking about. Let's get it filled in. And our last letter? I've got it. The answer is hacking. While often used to refer to criminal behavior, hacking actually encompasses any entry of protected technology, whether or not the intent was malicious. Hackers out to do good are sometimes referred to as white hats, while hackers who engage in malicious activities are often called black hats. Sorry. Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out. Maybe you got a bit smarter. Maybe I did, Morgana. But not smart enough. Alright guys, well, I think we've been going on for long enough. This is very cool. We finally got to go to the beach with Futaba, and she's officially joined the Phantom Thieves. In the next episode, we're going to continue working towards finding out who our next person we're going to target is. But until then, thank you all so very much for joining me today. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.